Welcome everybody to Game 12 of the regular season. Fox is 5-6. Their 5-game winning streak is snapped. Marauders winning the last game. Their record is 6-5. This is a 3-game set, so if the Foxes win today, both teams will be 6-6. Apollo Ortega is going to be the starting pitcher for the Foxes. 1-1 record, 6.10 ERA, and a 1.84 WHIP. While Bolt Ayers is going to be the pitcher for the Marauders. 2-0, 2.51 ERA, with a 0.98 WHIP. So we take a quick look at the batting order. Michael James batting first, Larry Smith batting second, Alex Tyler batting third, Brandon Soto batting fourth, Magic Richardson batting fifth, Edward Jr. batting sixth, Ari Montana batting seventh, Hoya Neat batting eighth, and Eddie Robles will be batting ninth. And that'll do it for this pregame show. Let's get right into the game. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 3 of this 3-game set between the Fighting Foxes and the Marauders. Fighting Foxes 5-6 on the season, while the Marauders are 6-5 on the season. Foxes looking to win this one so they can go 6-6 on the season. Michael James is going to be the leadoff hitter. Takes a strike in the bottom half of the corner. That's going to be a ball. 2-1 count to James. 2-2 count. Hits this one foul. Lines this one. That's going to be a leadoff hit. He has some wheels on him. He is going to go to second base. Will he try to push it and go to third? Yes, he will. He's trying to get a leadoff triple to start this game. Slides into third. Leadoff triple to start the game. That's how you want to start the ball game. Loud and proud. Larry Smith up to bat. Takes the ball. 2 balls. Trying to throw that slider in there. No luck. Goes with the fastball. Throws that one in there. Hitters count here. Whoa. Low slider. Do not know what. That's going to be hit. Going home. Mike, what are you doing, Michael James? He's going to get tagged out. Yep, there. He's caught in the rundown. There's no way he's really going to get out of this one. And you start the game loud and proud with a leadoff triple, and you do that. Terrible base running by the Foxes. Third base coach, I don't know if the third base coach was telling him to just go on contact, and that's going to be a double play. My goodness, if you want one way to ruin just the egos, not the egos, but just not make the players happy, not make the fans happy. You hit a leadoff triple, and then you make a base running mistake, and then you hit a double play after that. Just terrible way to start the game. But it's not how you start, it's how you finish. As that will be out number 1. Paulo Ortega. Pretty middle of the road pitcher. You know, he's their last starting pitcher on the rotation. He has a bit of everything. Some velocity, some junk, and some accuracy. He doesn't necessarily excel in one thing. He can kind of do everything pretty decently. But that doesn't make him a bad pitcher. So let's see what he can do today. 2-1 count. Great curveball. 2-2. 2 outs. Throws that curveball. Good play by Neat. Does he get the out? Yes, he does, as Junior makes the good scoop. Hoya Neat threw the ball a little bit too low, but Junior made a great scoop. Brandon Soto up to bat. Has that power against right-handed pitching. He takes a ball. Hits this one to the opposite field. That's going to go to the first baseline and will be an out. So Magic Richardson is up to bat. That's going to be a strike. Richardson having the craziest average on the team at the moment. 409 with 3 home runs and 12 RBIs. Leads the team in pretty much all the stats. And he just takes a strikeout. Just stood there like a statue. Edward Jr. up to bat. Has power against right-handed pitching as well. Takes a ball low. Strike on the outside corner of the plate. Looked a little too outside, but called it a strike anyway. 2-1. 2-2 count. This ball is launched into center field. Good piece of hitting. did not pull the ball enough. And that would be it. 4, 5, and 6 hitters coming up for the Marauders. Carl Gibbs takes a strike. 0-2. See if he can get a quick strikeout to start the inning. Yes, he will. Tosses the bat in frustration. 3-pitch strikeout. See if he could just keep it going. Consistently throw some strikes. He's locked in at the moment. Ooh, low ball. Strangely enough, they call that a strike for the Foxes, but I guess not in the case for the Marauders. It's going to be popped up and out of play, 1-2. It's going to be hit to Hoya Neat. Tosses it across the diamond. Gets the out at first. 2 outs. Levy up to bat, takes a strike. Good curveball. Ortega has a good amount of pitches, has a 4-seamer and a 2-seamer. Then he can also slow it down with a changeup, and then he also has that curveball. So that's going to be out number 3. Larry Smith catches that one. 7, 8, 9 hitters coming up for the Foxes. Looks like we might have ourselves a pitcher's duel. Ari Montana up to bat. Has power against left-handed pitching, but Ayers is a right-hander. Hits this one hard, but foul. 0-1. It's going to be a high ball. Strike right down the middle. Montana not swinging at that one. Swings at that one. That one will go out of play. 1-2 count. Swings at the ball way in the dirt. Catcher had to set up basically for that one. That's how low in the dirt that one was. Not a very good eye for Montana. Was Hoya Neat is up to bat. This ball's launched, but not that deep. Center fielder is going to make the play. Eddie Robles up to bat. The number 9 hitter. Hits this one hard, but foul. 1-1. This one's hit hard, but to the shortstop. Butts makes the play and throws it to first. So no hits as we go to the bottom of the third. 7, 8, 9 hitters coming up for the Marauders. This ball's hit high and deep at the warning track. Michael James makes the catch. Just got under it. Not deep enough to get out in center field. It's the deepest part of the ball as he gets plunked. Beanball right in his back. Not happy about that one. Butts up to bat. After giving up that beanball, he also gives up his first hit of the game. Got a little bit tense after that one. Quintana, 0 for 1 on the day. It's going to be a tough inning for him. That's one of their better players on the team. Let's see what he can do here. 2-0 count. 3-0. And that's going to be a 4-pitch walk. What a meltdown. Still only 1 out. High pressure situation. Pinata up to bat. Takes a strike. Hits this one foul. Strikeout or double play would be an amazing shift. That's going to be a strikeout. Corner of the plate looked a little low, but he'll take it. Ace Shaw up to bat. It's going to be hit foul 0-1. Line. That's going to be a base hit, most likely scoring 2. Michael James tossing this one to third. Not home, and that's going to be a 2-out RBI single. Paulo Ortega doesn't normally have clutch hitting as this ball is launched high and deep. That one's at the warning track, at the wall. Very close play, almost a 3-run home run there. So Marauders score 2. That beanball just kind of messed with his head there. Michael James up to bat. This ball's hit. That's going to be another extra base hit for Michael James. He's going in for a double. Slides in there. Actually, he probably just stands. Yep, he stands in there. That's going to be a stand-up double for Michael James. His hitting is hopefully starting to come back. Larry Smith up to bat. Takes a ball outside. Strike one, way under the knees. I don't know what he was calling there. That was in there for a strike. Good curveball. Pickoff attempt. Hits this one. That's going to advance the runner. Runner on third now. Alex Tyler looking to at least get the sac fly. Anything to advance the runner. Takes a strike right down the middle. Another ball near the middle. Called the ball, though. Launches this one high and deep, but that's going to be foul. Hits this one. Runner coming home. He will score. Good piece of hitting. Advances that runner as Brandon Soto is up to bat. This could be his chance to possibly get a hit here. Has that power boost. Hits this one to center field. Good piece of hitting way past the pitcher's head. And that's going to be a 2-out single. Magic Richardson coming up. Ball one. Ooh, ball two in the outside corner of the plate. Looked in the zone. Called it a ball. They called that one a strike, though. Very questionable. This one's going to be hit. He does have speed. He might be able to make it. Yes, he does. Richardson is one of the fastest players on the team, so if he does hit a ball like that into the infield, the defenders have to get to it really quick. He will beat the out. This one's going to be hit high, most likely caught by the left fielder. No man's land, makes the catch. Fox is just not having any patience swinging at the first pitch. Not waiting for the perfect pitch for them. But they do score a run. Michael James looking pretty good. He's 2 for 2 on the day, so they could have possibly had a 2-2 ball game if in the first inning Michael James didn't have that bad base running mistake. But we'll look past that. Like I said, it's not how you start the game, it's how you finish it. As we're on ball 3, 3-1. And that's going to be a walk. As Ortega just continues to walk batters. Only has 40 pitches. Be early, it's way too early to take him out. Don't really want to go to your relievers. They've already been used. You know, you already don't have much energy left. So Ortega, you're going to have to kind of get out of this one on your own. 2-2 count. Pops this one up. Michael James. I mean, not Michael James, my bad. Actually, yes, Michael James. I forgot Michael James is now playing center field today. I'm so used to Magic Richardson playing center field. But James is playing center field today. The DH is Magic Richardson. Good curveball in there for a strike. Another good curveball in there for a strike. Lines this one. That's going to be a single. Runners on first and second. 1 out. Damian Dorsey hit by pitch in his last at-bat. Not looking to get hit again. Takes a strike. This one's lined. Doing some payback after getting hit in his last at-bat. That's going to score at least 2. Montana tossing it to the cutoff man. Runners coming home. Larry Smith tossing it home. Montana not having a great enough arm to get that to the cutoff man in time. Got his payback after getting hit in his last at-bat. Ortega just not looking very good at all today. Sadly. But as he takes a strike, 2-1 count. 2-2. Full count. That's going to be another walk for Ortega. At what point do you take him out of the game? I think this might be the time. I guess not. It's on his 58th pitch. Hasn't been able to throw strikes today. 2 balls. And that is high and deep. Looking up at the wall. And it's out of here. I said it, folks. He was not looking good. Unable to throw strikes. And when he does, he just hangs it in there. He's just giving a bunch of players for the Marauders their first home run. That is his first home run of the season. And I believe this game is almost as good as done, folks. 7-1 ball game, another base hit. No point in even bringing in the relievers. Might as well just let Ortega get another inning or two. 7-1 comeback is possible, but with the way Ortega's pitching and the way the relief has been as of late, that's going to be another base hit down the line. I don't think he'll score the runner, as Alex Tyler does have a pretty strong arm. Actually, he's going for it, and she is fast enough. 8-1 ball game. In the bottom of the 4th inning, it's going to be one of those blowout game, folks. It's going to be lined or grounded to Larry Smith. And that's going to be the 2nd out. Please just get out of this miserable inning, Ortega. All he had to do was get that last batter out who had the 2 RBIs, the one he hit in his last at-bat, but that's going to be lined foul. It's really hard to... good play by Larry Smith, jumping catch. They score 6 in the inning. It's really hard to watch innings like that. You don't want to watch anybody give up, 6 runs in an inning and just get wailed on like that. Management doing nothing about it. Takes a ball in the outside corner of the plate. And that's hit to the first baseman for the out. Hoya Neat up to bat. Can't be too upset. Foxes did have a nice 5-game winning streak. They worked pretty high. This one's launched high and deep to right at the wall. That ball is out of here. High and deep to right, 416 feet. That's going to be Hoya Neat's first home run of the season, as well as his 2nd RBI as Eddie Robles is up to bat. Going to be a 8-2 ball game, folks. Swinging really late on that one. It's this one. Pitcher diving for it for some reason, but the second baseman just makes the play. It's going to be the 2nd out of the inning. Michael James, 2 for 2 on the day with a triple and a double. 2 hits away from the cycle. Just needs a home run and a single, so let's see what he can do here. Pops this one up to the catcher. That's going to be an easy out. Makes the play, and that will do it for the inning. They do score 1 off the home run. Is it enough to make a comeback? We shall see. They decide they want to keep in Ortega. Has been just completely rattled. Who knew that hitting a batter would just cause you to collapse after that? He was pitching very solidly, hit 1 batter, and then after that it was pretty much over for him. He was locked in, and he went from locked in to just completely, his spirits are just gone. So they bring in Dino Wink. Wink pitched yesterday, so he's not going to have his full amount of energy. But maybe he can get in an inning or 2 and they move it to someone else. If it's still a blowout, I'd say just give it to Cole King. That ball is in there for a strikeout. Good high fastball there. It was Damian Dorsey again, had that 2 RBI double, I believe. This ball is going to be grounded to the shortstop. Makes the play. And that will do it. Foxes have their 2, 3, and 4 hitters up to bat.
The second baseman, number 4.
Smith hits this one hard, but foul. It's going to be high. Fastball right down the middle. Lined. That's going to go past the center fielder. This is winding second. Let's see if he tries to go for 3 for the triple. He will. He's going to third. He's going to be in there with a leadoff triple. It's a good way to start the inning. Maybe we have a rally. Possibly they could score a couple runs in the inning as Alex Tyler's up to the plate. The runner's coming home. And he's safe. What a close play on the wild pitch. And that's going to be another hit. Maybe they possibly can get a couple of runs in the inning. Dangerous hitters coming up. Brandon Soto, 1 for 2. Has that power against the right-handed pitching, like I said before. See if he can show it off. Takes a ball. Yeah, it's going to be another ball. Ball 3. I wouldn't swing at this one. Does he have the green light? Very patient at the plate. Takes the walk. Magic Richardson locked in. Runners on first and second. Home run will make this an 8-6 ball game. Hits this one. He has the speed. Probably will outrun it. Yes, he will. Thank goodness he has the speed. Would have been an easy double play for anyone else. Junior up to bat. Does not have the speed, so hopefully he doesn't hit it to a ground ball here. Hits this one foul. That should score the runner at third. Center fielder getting ready. Tosses this one home. Does have a good arm on him. Doesn't make the play. And that will be 2 sacrifices there, as the runner does come home, and then Richardson goes to second. Good piece of base running by him. Ari Montana up to bat. Has yet to get a hit yet. 2-0. Looking to get an RBI here. 3-0. Strike right down the middle. 3-1. Good hitters count. And that'll be another walk. Hoya Neat had a home run. And they will bring in Juliet Woods. At least the Marauders know when to take out their pitcher. And that's going to be a ball. Hit foul. Another home run. The Foxes will go crazy. That'll be a great momentum shift for them. Runner going to third. Double steal. Now a base hit could bring in both the runs. And it will not. Good piece of hitting by Neat, but the second baseman was right there. They do score 2 in the inning, though. Marauders still have 8. Foxes have 4. Dino Wink wind up. Here's the pitch. Takes a strike. Popped up. Dino Wink calling off the first baseman, and he'll make the play. Quintana up to bat. Hits this one to Larry Smith for out number 2. Evermore Panada takes a ball. 1-1. That's going to be lined way into the gap. That's probably going to be a double there. Does not have the speed to make it to third. Ball game is never over, folks. Ace Shaw actually has 3 RBIs in the day, but ball games are never over. If the Foxes keep chipping away like this, if they score 2 again in the top of the 7th, it'll be an 8-6 ball game. And who knows what can happen, as the 9, 1, and 2 hitters are going to be up to bat. Robles looking for something. Takes a ball. Strike 1 right down the middle of the plate. It's this one. Bounces off the pitcher's mound. That's going to be an out. If it was hit a little bit harder and maybe didn't bounce off the pitcher's mound, that could have went through for a base hit. Michael James still a single and home run away from the cycle. Takes a strike. 1-1. That ball is high, deep, crushed, and out of here. Michael James crushes that one to left field, 416 feet. That's going to be his first home run of the season, ladies and gentlemen, and his second RBI as well. Fox is fighting back in this one. All he needs is a single, and he will hit for the cycle as Larry Smith is up to bat. And he hits this one foul, but it will be caught. Not the way you want to do your at-bat. Alex Tyler 1 for 3 on the day. It's going to be a ball. 2-0. 3-0. And that's going to be a walk. Soto coming up to bat. He's going to be 1 for 2 today with a single and a walk. Strike one right down the middle. Looked like a two-seamer. Takes the ball 1-1. Fastball in his wheelhouse, but does not get to it. That's that curveball. It's a little late to it. Hit it the other way. It's that curveball again. That's going to be a base hit. The runner going to advance to third. Nope, going to stay at second. Runners on first and second. Fox is looking to possibly tie this one up with Magic Richardson. Juliet Woods is out of here as Stamp Oliver is coming in relief. Hits this one way out of play. Almost hitting him there. 1-1. Launched. He was waiting on it, but a little too early. High fastball, 2-2. 2 outs, 2 on. And this one's going to be hit foul. Hitting the cage. Full count for Richardson. And that is going to do it. Richardson does have the speed. Actually, he's safe. I did say it before. Richardson does have the speed to outrun these things. Ethan Johnson is going to be pinch hitting for Junior. See what he can do. Pops this one up. Swinging at the first pitch again. Come on, guys. What are you doing? Constantly swinging at these first pitches. You have chances to do something. Let the pitcher throw. Just wait for your pitch. That was their inning, folks. If they don't have runners in scoring position or anything like that again, that might have been it. Dan Owens is going to be playing first base now. But that might have been their only shot at doing something, as this ball's hit high and deep to center field, but not deep enough as Michael James makes the catch. It was a good pinch hit attempt, and it was the right decision to bring him in, as Junior just hasn't really been much of a hitter. But swinging at the first pitch, at a pitch that was just very high in the zone. Maybe not the best call. Probably should have took a pitch. But this is going to be a double. Marauders still leading this one 8-5. Foxes slowly clawing their way back into this one, as McPherson is going to take the ball away from Dino Wink. Hits this one to Soto. Try to go for the double play, but he will be back in time. This ball's hit past him, and that is possibly going to score the runner. He tosses it home. That's going to be it. Runner's going to second as well on the throw. And that basically just voided the home run that was hit by Michael James to put the lead back to 4 again. Seems like every time the Foxes want to get close, the Marauders just score again and make it just out of reach. 2-2 count, 2 outs. This ball's going to be hit to center field. That should do it for the inning, as Michael James makes the catch. 7, 8, and 9 hitters coming up to bat for the Foxes. Montana 0-2 for the day. Still has yet to get a big league hit this season. Looking to do it here. Takes a strike. 2-1. There's that hanging curveball, but it was a little too high. And that's going to be a leadoff walk. Good eye for Montana. Boy, Neat had that home run. 1 for 3 on the day. Takes a ball. Takes another ball. 2-0. Hits this one, and that is just not at all what you want to do there. He's throwing balls. He's not throwing strikes. I understand your inner hitters count, but when pitcher's just looking that bad at the moment, just not being able to toss strikes, and they just quickly get out of the inning just like that. 9-1-2 hitters coming up. Marauders looking to take this series after the Foxes took game 1. Marauders almost swept the series. They did catch up in that first game that went to extra innings, but they could not get the win. So if they did get that win in the first game, they would have swept the Foxes. But the They'll take 2 out of the 3 in this series if they do get them out in the top of the 9th innings. This ball's skied high. Michael James makes the catch. Michael James, surprisingly, the best player today. Doesn't happen very often. He's actually been normally the most disappointing player. But he wanted to prove himself after getting that leadoff spot role again. He told the coach, I want to have a starting position in this lineup. I don't want to be a bench player. I know I can be good. I am good. And coach said, all right, you're going to be batting leadoff. Let's see how you do. And so far, he's a single away from the cycle. So far, I'd say he's doing pretty good. 2-1 count. 3-1 count. And that's going to be a walk. That's one thing that has plagued the Foxes in today's game is just the walk. At the end of the game, we'll have to check the stats and see how many times they walked batters. As the hitter's already in a hitter's count here. Hits that one. Does not make the play. And gets no outs either. Bases loaded for the Marauders. Miguel Almondo coming in a situation like this. Honestly, no reason for it. But we'll see what happens here. Almondo being literally their best reliever. Has a 0 ERA and a 1.16 whip and 4 strikeouts in total. And even Almondo can't get a pitch in the zone, but let's see what he can do. Full count. This one's going to be line. Diving play. Doesn't make the catch. Not good at all. That's going to be a double. Marauders lead this one 11-5. Thought it was going to be more of a blowout, after they had that 6-run inning. And a diving catch, and once again, they just cannot hold on to the ball. 12 runs now. It's not going to be an error because the ball was hit really hard and the infield was playing in, so it's very hard to react to that, but you got to at least slap the ball down. That ball is going to be lined, and that might score the run. He's going to toss it home. He does have an arm on him, but not strong enough. As they take a 13-5 lead, and you could say this ball game is essentially over, ladies and gentlemen. Almondo's ERA is finally going to get out of the zeros. It's going to be a 0.84 now. Does not have that perfect ERA anymore. But I'd still consider him to be one of the best relievers on the team. I think the Foxes in general are just in a bit of a cold state right now. They got really hot, had their 5-game winning streak, kind of cooling down a little bit. Almondo walks the batter there. Damian Dorsey, literally the reason why the Marauders were so fired up. He was the one that got hit by a pitch, and then after that, they just came in guns blazing, hitting everything. And that's going to be popped up to Soto. And that'll do it. Michael James, 3 for 4, home run, triple, and a double. I guess the only exciting thing for the Foxes today is to see if Michael James can hit for the cycle. Would be the first cycle the team has. If he does manage to do that, takes a strike. Strike 2. His only chance here. And he strikes out on 3 pitches, man. What are you swinging at? I know you're eager to possibly get that cycle, but it's not the way to do it. Just swinging at anything, but it's going to be a 1-1 count. 2-1 count. 3-1. Strike 2 in the bottom corner of the plate. And I have nothing to say to that one, folks. That ball was nowhere near the zone. Umpire just looks like he just wants to go home. Call that one a strike. But let's just end this game, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go home. Let's look to the next series. Can't win them all. It sucks to lose a game in this fashion. This ball is going to be lined to center field. It sucks to lose a game in this fashion, in a game that seemed like it was winnable in terms of the pitcher's duel. But, You know, the game ends up like this. Pretty lopsided. This ball's a line into left field. And that will be caught by McLean. And that will do it, folks. Marauders win this one. And they will take the series as well. 13-5. I got nothing to say about this game, folks. I'm not even going to read the batting line. Just a terrible game. Not a terrible game. They did score 5, but just a terrible game in terms of pitching. 4 1/3 innings for Ortega. 7 hits, 8 earned runs, 3 walks, and 2 strikeouts. And also gave up a home run. If you take a look at the ERA of these pitchers, Ortega, he's a starting pitcher. His ERA goes up to a 9.2. Dino Wink and McPherson, the relievers, 8.10 and a 7.3 is just completely unacceptable for a team of this caliber. They can win games, but it's hard to win games when your relief pitchers just give up runs. Armando gave up his first run ever so far this season, but his ERA is only a 0.82. Can't fault him for that one. Ortega takes the loss and Ayers takes the win. Game was definitely winnable, but a lot of bad decisions. As Quintina takes player of the game, 1 for 3 with a home run and 3 RBIs. Michael James going 3 for 5 with a home run, triple, and a double, and an RBI and 2 runs. He's going to take second, and third is going to be A. Shaw, 3 for 5 with a double, 3 RBIs, and a run. As we take a look at the standings, the Colossus lead the division 6-6. Then we have the Fly Tongues 6-7, Foxes 5-7, and then the Rousers are 5-8. Foxes losing 2 games straight in a row, and their winning percentage drops to a .417. They're only one game behind in the division, so still not too bad. But one thing they definitely need to work on is that negative 12 run differential. If you take a look at the Galaxy Conference, that is actually almost one of the worst run differentials in that side of the conference. The only teams with the worst run differentials are the Haunters and the Warblers. Hilariously enough, the Haunters have a negative 14 run differential, yet they are 9-4 on the season. One of the best teams in the Galaxy Conference. Very strange. But let's take a look at the standings once more. So we look at the wild card. And if we take a look at the wild card, Foxes are a game and a half out. You have the Heralds, the Fly Tongues, the Woodsmiths, and the Onslaught. But we have a ton of baseball to go to. Foxes are going to be playing the Colossus in the next game. So we'll see what happens. Have a good night, everybody.